Hey, good morning.
Ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're at, teammates. I'm Senior Master Sgt. Ontiveros from the Air Force Safety Center. I'm the branch chief for Reports, Analysis and Investigations, also known as SEGR.
Yep. I'm Chief Master Sgt. Kevin James. I'm the Safety Career Field Manager.
Chief, thanks for being here. We're going to talk about a topic that everyone out there should know about: accelerate, change, or lose. This came down from General Brown. This is the way forward, and this is something we all need to get behind of. So, with accelerate change, what can safety professionals do to accelerate change in our career field?
Great question, great question. The first thing a lot of our airmen, safety airmen, our civilians, everybody need to do is locate those documents and read them. I think that's the biggest thing I think we need to do first is to create more of a mission focus and understanding like what those documents represent. Right. It is more than just spouting off accelerate, change, or lose when it's convenient. Is taking a step back and reading and getting a grasp and understanding of what those documents are intended to do. And in those documents, you'll see accelerate, change, or lose broken down to 4 priority areas. A, B, C, D is the easiest way to remember it. A is for airmen, B is for bureaucracy, C is competition, and D is design. Right. So I encourage, like Chief Bass talked to CFMs a couple months ago, that said that if you're a senior leader and you haven't read those documents, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. So I encourage our safety airmen professionals out there to grab those documents, read them, internalize them, and then go from there.
Roger that. And I know there'll be a lot of airmen out there, supervisors, that will have trouble deciphering or truly dissecting and truly understanding what's in that document. What are some tips that you think would help our supervisors and leaders that would help them deliver the message that needs to be delivered with accelerate, change, or lose?
Yeah, good question. I think, again, going back to start, just reading it. Don't be afraid of it. I go back to my airman and junior NCO years and seeing documents like that, like Air Force doctrine, stuff like that. I just assumed that was something that higher ranking folks needed to worry about.
Right,
I need to just stay locked into my day-to-day job and tasks. I need to worry about all that stuff. Folks are officers and they dealt with that. So just changing that mindset and creating that more of a mission focus for us, and understanding that not everything starts and ends in occupational safety. And I see that, and that's kind of like one of my catchphrases when I go out there, because I do. I see we got folks that do outstanding safety tasks, doing day-to-day work, but sometimes we forget to kind of like look up and see what Big Air Force is doing, and recognize that our job is bigger than that 91 series document. I know that's what we're charged to do, but if you're out there doing spot inspections and annual inspections, the only reason you're doing them because 91-202 tells you so, you're probably missing more of that mission focus, that mission mindset. So I think we in the career field got to do a better job of attaching and understanding what Big Air Force is doing, and seeing how our task fit into that bigger mission, that bigger wing mission, that NAF mission, that MAGCOM mission that ultimately feeds into the Air Force mission.
Roger that. That makes a lot of sense, because ever since coming up, we've always stayed within our level or within our box. It's usually hard for us to get outside that box and see that bigger picture, right? And so we sometimes fail to see what is actually needed, or why we're doing what we're doing, and how that truly affects Air Force-wide, worldwide, or even other mission sets, right? So it is something that takes some time, and I think one of the things that made me and helped me understand this early on is when someone told me, about these, we're charged to do these memos or an EPR or what have you, and we only mess with them or try to understand them when that time comes. They told me, this is part of your job. This is your duty to understand, to do, to become knowledgeable about. So if we truly understand that it is part of our job, we have to be technicians of the EPR, technicians of every a memo that comes out and is charged for us to read.
Absolutely, absolutely. I totally agree, and I think it's a just a reminder for us as leaders to again, we grow in our technical realm, is what we're supposed to do, but also again, stepping back and making those connections to the bigger mission.
Right.
One thing we've done at the 3-level school is having the students, when they come in, is writing down their mission statement on their name placard, like from their wing. Because I felt that was important. Because again, we have folks out there doing outstanding safety work, but sometimes I think we fall short on understanding, okay, what does this spot inspection mean to the big Air Force mission? Sometimes we don't have those, or we think we don't have those tangible results, but just reminding folks and helping them stay connected to that wing mission, and also understanding where our tasks fit into that.
Roger that. That leads us right into our next question then. So how does readiness and accelerate change go hand in hand?
Oh yeah, great question. So readiness, especially for the safety career field, has been something we've been looking at. Just recently, we had some incidents coming up where I just want to remind our folks, your resiliency is actually tied to your readiness. And I think, as simple as that sounds, but it's pretty profound. How well you prepare and how well you're taking care of your health. And I'm talking about that not just your physical, that mental, that spiritual, that social health. Like
mind, body, soul.
How much time you spend taking care of that will directly determine at what level does your readiness sit. And so what I've seen just recently, and we have folks out there that have various issues for whatever reason, and I understand that stuff comes up. But where I have a problem is sometimes our folks wait until they get a PCS assignment notice or a deployment tasking to then want to address those issues that have probably been occurring or had probably been there, the year or two prior. But it's like we wait until we're tasked to do something to want to address that. And I know some of it they can control, some they can't control. So definitely reminding folks that their overall resiliency is tied to that readiness.
Gotcha, and that makes a lot of sense. I know it's almost like that struggle busing with regards to sometimes finding people to fill certain spots that need to be filled. It has been an issue, and it is something that needs to be talked about, and somebody that we need to have that hard conversation with our folks and let them know that we are here for a mission and we're here for a reason. And of course, there's always external factors and external forces that are extenuating, and sometimes we have to adjust, but we have to also play fair enough so that we understand when to give it the attention it needs and deserves, and also when to flex, right? Yeah. I don't even know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, you good. But I think we're saying the same thing. Is it's continuous. Your resiliency is not something you address when you're tasked to do something.
Right.
You should stay locked in,
stay ready,
stay self-aware. What's going on in your professional and your personal life. What needs to be addressed. Can your spouse maintain the household when you're tasked to go, be it training TDY or contingency deployment or a remote assignment? Those issues need to be addressed, sooner than later. And then prepping them too. Part of it I'm seeing is we as active duty or reserve guard, wherever, we have a responsibility to prepare our families as well. Like set them up for success so that when you do get that call, they're prepared. So it's not such a shock to them. And it happens sometimes. I just think we forget about that unpredictable part of the military. So we got the predictability piece about it. We can forecast cycles and stuff like that, and that's kind of easy to stay on top of. But there's that unpredictable piece of it too that we need to be aware of.
Roger that. That makes a lot of sense, and I'm hoping our teammates out there can understand and grasp what we're trying to say here. So that actually also goes right into our next question with regards to service before self and selflessness. So with my opinion, I've seen some of the issues we've dealt with with regards to service before self and selflessness has fallen a bit short, and just wanted to ask, what can we do to bring it back in our field and to some of those members that haven't been living those core values?
Yeah, I would say, and I'm careful not to broad brush the entire career, because we do have folks that are out there making sacrifices, missing birthdays, graduation, childbirths, and stuff like that. So we have a huge population in our career field that are meeting that call and doing the things they're supposed to do. So I wouldn't say career field wide we've had an issue with service before self falling off. But I think what I mentioned before is having those reminders. One thing that concerns me a little bit, now we go into the indefinite enlistment. We don't have that periodic reminder that redoing that oath of enlistment, kind of reminding us, what it is we're signing up for. And I kind of missed that piece of it. And so we as supervisors, we have to remind folks of that. Nobody's being held hostage in the Air Force, but I think sometimes we tend to think that we don't have any options, but we do. I think sometimes we have to, as supervisors and leaders, sit down with folks and say, this lifestyle, this Air Force lifestyle may not be conducive to your personal lifestyle. There's no knock against that. We only talk about core values when there's like a negative thing attached to it. You don't hear core values spoken about in a positive light. It's normally when somebody doesn't do this, it's against core values. Right. So changing that mindset. And then within the core values, once you read past the obvious one, integrity first, service for self, excellence all we do, when you get in there and start reading those sub-bullets under those, under service before self, it talks about duty. And I think that is one that we tend to forget about. I was just TDY and I'm reminding folks to remember why you joined the Air Force. Remember why you want to retrain. And I was talking to the 3-level class, because right there I was telling me this is easy. It's graduating 3-level class. Right. Y'all been barbecuing, and nobody's had anything adverse yet, right, career-wise. And I told them I want to see that same energy 3-4 years in the career field, later on. I want to see that same energy when you don't get that assignment to the premier places like everybody wants Texas, Colorado, and Florida. When you don't get that assignment, I want to see the same level of energy. When AFPC sends you that assignment notice saying, hey, we need you to go do a remote, I want to see that same level of energy there, because that's the duty piece of it. And duty has a sacrifice as well. And a sacrifice on both ends. So that member needs to sacrifice some of that comfort. It may be a time where you have to miss graduations, birthdays of family members. That's a sacrifice. But also, that sacrifice and that duty applies to the next man or woman up. It can't be, if Sergeant Jones can't go on this deployment, I can't have the next person mad because Sergeant Jones can go on that deployment. No, that part of that duty and that service of sacrifice is the next person not having to get ready, but being ready and staying ready. That's part of that sacrifice too. And so I think at some point, if folks, if their personal lives can't marry up to the professional lives, what we expect of our folks, it's time to have that evaluation, that self-evaluation, and say, can I still continue to serve? Because I don't want to subject my family to more moves, PCSs. I don't want my spouse to be left alone while I have to go do a remote tour. And then having that tough conversation and saying, okay, this may not be the lifestyle I want to lead anymore, and stepping away. And that's something I think our supervisors, our leaders out there need to start having those conversations with some of our airmen and letting them know, you've served admirably, but I'm seeing you're starting to struggle now with maintaining your readiness. So this lifestyle may or may not be for you, and having that conversation. And not, because what I'm seeing sometimes is, I say victimhood, I don't want to overuse that term, but so if somebody has to get a short notice task in because somebody else couldn't meet that, there's there's a feeling amongst those that think that the system, that they've been wronged by the system. And that's just not the case. And the system is the system. That means the next person up. Now, you would hope everybody can fill their share, but if not, part of that duty and sacrifice is that you being ready and staying ready regardless.
I got a question with regards to that I know that it's out there in our field with members that have been feeling like they have been wronged or getting always the short end of the stick or what have you, because like I said, and like you said, staying ready is important. And there are members that stay ready and are ready to rock and ready to deploy, ready to PCS. Is there, or do you see something coming in the future with regards to those that are unable to stay ready or be ready? Is there something coming that will possibly help them make a decision to seek other avenues?
I ask our leaders to not be afraid to sit our folks down and have those difficult conversations. And I go back to the enlisted force structure when it talks about our core responsibilities, doing everything we need to do to be ready for deployments and stuff like that. And we have folks that can't meet that, I think that needs to be spelled out when you're doing those performance feedbacks and doing those assessments. And then, at the end of the year when we go to look at, across the year and how we rate on that individual, maybe having those conversations then, but I don't think we as leaders need to continue to ignore some folks who struggle to get ready and stay ready. And I understand, like, everything, everybody has reasons that come up temporarily that may, take them out of the fight per se. But, if this is continuous, if they can't meet basic readiness requirements on a consistent basis, I think that's when that supervisor, that commander needs to have that serious conversation and really look at the lifestyle. Say, this warfighter lifestyle may not be for you. And having that, and I think we probably need to do more of that, work within the system that already exists, versus leaving it up to like career field manager or somebody like that to take care of when it's not really a CFM issue. It's really that local level, that leadership issue.
I agree 110%. Our supervisors are super important. Our leadership at the local level, they have that more intimate contact and relationship with our airmen and guardians, that they would know what the best route, they would know the best things to say, they would know the best way to guide, right? So with Accelerate Change and all the readiness that we've been talking about, how do we develop our safety professionals to be the ones our Air Force needs right now and in the future?
I think we probably need to continue to focus on basics, like, in the sports now, like, blocking and tackling. That's continuing to hone and strengthen our technical skills. I think is what's going to be needed. That's what those commanders and those combatant commanders and folks need us to be at the top of our game as technicians. Regardless of the rank, I think sometimes we tend to self-promote ourselves out of our technical abilities, and everybody wants to go be leaders and wants to focus just on that leadership piece. But definitely, I think more balance is what's going to be needed as we shape our current and future airmen. Is it still maintaining that balance, that technical proficiency, as well as those sharp, like, leadership skills? I think is what we're going to need to focus on in the future. And then also probably sharpening more of our soft skills and our ability to critically think, I think is going to be important moving forward. Safety is one of the career fields. We're very compliance and checklist driven, which is good because some of those checks and balances in place for a reason. It helps keep people safe and out of harm's way. But sometimes, as we move forward, as we, part of the Accelerate, Change, or Lose document, the C portion of it talks about competition. As we flexed our adversaries, our safety air may need to operate in more austere environments. They may need to assess risks that, we can't, impede the mission, so allowing the mission to go on in riskier environments. So moving forward, definitely, I think our ability to be critical thinkers is going to be invaluable moving forward.
I agree with that. I think one of the things you hit in the beginning of that was were people trying to promote to lead and have the opportunities to lead. And I think one of the best things that I was told young was you don't have to be a chief to be a chief, right? So lead whenever you have the opportunities, seek out those opportunities to lead wherever rank you may be, whatever location you may be, grow where you're planted, is another good saying. But everything you said, I hope we all take a deep breath and take it in and see exactly where we need to be, hold ourselves accountable, because accountability is very important, not just of the negative, but also of the positive. Embrace everything that we are doing great, and also understand everything that we need to work on, and see where we need to improve, and make those changes, because we need to accelerate change, or we're going to lose. Right?
Absolutely. I think the key point you made there, and I'll echo that and add to it, is leadership is not positional. I had an old boss of mine. He'll probably know exactly who he is if he hears this. He was telling me how sometimes we overcomplicate things. He was like, Kevin, all you need, blue book, brown book. In the brown book, the old enlisted force structure. And I think if we go look through that again and see what our responsibilities are, what we charge with doing, I think you'll remind yourself that as a staff and a tech sergeant, you have a lot of power and influence, at that level. A lot of expected of you as well, especially in our career field where we don't have pipeliners. We bringing in first term airmen, career airmen, for that reason. And I have to remind them sometimes, they're coming over, they've read AFIs before, they've dealt with tech orders, maybe not safety stuff, but so I expect them to, their crawl, walk, run phase to be a little shorter, especially that crawl phase, because they've been in the Air Force, 5-6 years by the time they retrain in. Right. So just reminding those staffs and tech sergeants that they can lead at that level. You don't need to pin on Master Sergeant to be a leader or senior or chief to all of a sudden want to lead. Right. There's leadership opportunity. Leadership is expected of you at those lower ranks. I just want to remind folks of that.
What is the thing within the safety world that motivates you and keeps you grinding?
Yeah, that's a good question. Probably it may sound a little cliche, but I think it's true. I think it is our airmen. Again, I know it sounds cliche, but it really is. I hear, sitting at my level, I hear everything that's wrong with the career field. People always going, Chief, why don't we do this? Chief, why don't we do that? Why this person over here doing this and doing that?
Same. Yeah.
And sometimes I just sit back and smile, because sometimes they have a limited scope, and some of the stuff they've experienced is not representative of the career field. So me sitting at my level, I see the true representation out there. I see the folks out there grinding, trying to prevent mishaps out there, showing up for work every day, working late, just doing all the things they have to do to keep the mission going. And so that's what keeps me going, knowing that I have a part in that, knowing that I have a part in shaping the future of a career field. Every year I go through the retraining process, and I get about, let's say roughly about 41 slots a year to bring into safety. Of those 41 slots, I get about 300 applicants.
That's a lot.
So yeah, that's a lot of folks that are trying to get into our career field. Right. And I take great pride in going through every record and reviewing them, and looking to see, okay, who is the next CFM in this bunch? Not necessarily looking for that, but just saying this could potentially be the next CFM, the next MAJCOM functional manager, the next branch chief SEGR is in this batch of names I'm looking at, and just seeing that. And again, when I'm looking through that, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm bringing in a lot of sharp folks, but I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for future leaders, future followers.
Appreciate that. I'll add something with regards to motivation in the safety world. I think it's a unique career field, and what keeps me wanting to grind is the opportunity we have to change things, not just in the safety career field, but also because we touch every other field, every other career field, we're able to, one, interact, two, keep them safe, implement changes, help them be safer, and you also get to learn a lot more about the Air Force instead of just our career field.
Absolutely.
I love that part about it, and when I heard about this Accelerate Change, it's kind of goes hand in hand, so I was excited about it, and I loved it because it does go hand in hand with what we do, because we look for things that need change. Now it's kind of this opportunity to see internally what we need to change to be better for the Air Force.
Absolutely. I encourage them to, evaluate and then identify problems and then solutions, then make those changes as rapidly as they can.
I like that, Chief. I like that. I know we've done a lot of changes up here. We've implemented a lot of new processes and improvements, and trying to be more transparent and inclusion. We're still doing a lot more, and I'll make sure to incorporate a lot of the things you said into what we do to make sure we're ready, and we're also pushing that readiness down to the field so we can all embrace it and be better professionals for it, and be better safety technicians, be better airmen and guardians as a whole, right? So I want to thank you for taking the time to sit down with me and the teammates we have out in the field, and making sure we all just communicate a little better, and we all come to an understanding what we're here to actually do, right? I don't know if you have any more parting words.
First, I want to thank you for being the leader that you are, and for holding leaders like myself accountable, making us pause and take time and sit in front of this camera to address some of those issues out there. So I hope this isn't the last time we're able to sit and do this. I encourage our safety airmen out there, if you have any topics or anything that you want us to address, or want myself to address, or want to get your MAJCOM functional manager in front of this camera to sit and address, please send that to Sergeant Ontiveros and myself, because we definitely want to make more of an effort to connect with you guys out there in the field.
Roger that, echo that, and I agree 110%. Please reach out to myself and my team, and obviously we will definitely get after it, and we'll give you guys feedback, and we appreciate all the feedback. So thanks again for listening to our chat. There will be more to come, and more familiar faces or unfamiliar faces, but with awesome information.